to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned. Welcome to Summoner's Rift. Seconds until minions spawn. Minions have spawned.
Hello, testing. I think the mic now works. Okay, cool. Alright. We're slowly getting there. Problem is, I think... Thank you. Okay, so once I figure this part out, the game was very unhappy with whatever I was doing before. So I'm gonna see... let's see here. I want to be able to Alt-Tab, I think that's important, but I want to be able to do it... If I keep it like this, I can Alt-Tab and it doesn't break the game. Moreless, I'm gonna ban you if this breaks anything. Oh god, but then how do I move it? So I have to like... Is that better? I think, okay, that's slightly better. You guys can see the full game now. Thank you. Okay. How do we not break it? I'm so glad we get to see the boy love in the background. I mean... Okay. So this is skipping. So I think the computer's not thrilled with this. Okay. Computer happy again. Don't change resolution here. Scale to window? I don't think I'm gonna do. Right click your source and OBS to make it full screen. Where is source? Where does it say full screen? Full screen projector? I don't think I want that. Maybe? Problem is that if I press something, source and OBS to make full screen. Desktop capture? I mean, I have a billion sources in here. Display capture? Is full screen projector the correct setting? That's what I need to figure out what team's full screen projector. Oh. Uh-oh. That doesn't look better. Yeah, I might be capturing the wrong output. Okay, full screen projector didn't like. I think if I do... Oh. Now both of my screens are black. That seems good. Oh, excellent. Can I, like, close out of that? Well, I don't know what a full screen projector is, but it looks like I have, like, 3 of them now, which is not great. Alt-Tab a close projector. Okay, we are slightly back. Is it gonna Inception if I do this? It is. Okay. Does any of this look helpful? Hopefully I'm not doxing anything. This guy, Mr. H, really is teaching. Someone got a double kill. Capture any full screen? Okay. I'm guessing it's this. I'm guessing it's that. I'm assuming that this is acceptable. Well, I think I can... Oh boy, the game is not thrilled with that. Go back, going back. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss a direction anywhere. The game is still happening. What window options do I have? Window option. Oh. In the game? Oh, maybe I had the wrong... this might... Oh, I feel like it's not gonna be happy about that. Is it happy about that? Is this... Oh, that looks better, right? I mean, I have all the stuff now. That's good, right? Is this an improvement? I'm pretty sure it's an improvement. Obviously the resolution's not optimized yet. Bring back OBS? Oh boy. I'm in trouble. I'm gonna open my seltzer. Oh good, I'm getting invited to games. Properties? Ah, okay, so that game is over. Alright. Hold up, let's get in the latest game. Let's see how it ends real quick. Okay. Red team got Baron and won. Good job, red team. Okay. We're so close. And I know I've like the wrong scenes too. I'm getting messaged. Oh. Okay, so I think that game is over as far as we're concerned. Um, good job to the red team that I'm guessing was not Slimer Jack's team if they had Morgana, because I think that's supposed to get banned away, question mark. Oh, Mr. H wants me to go back to OBS. Okay. Alright, we're slowly getting here. Transform? Okay, now I feel like I'm, Oh, yeah, let's... Oh, fit to screen? Question mark? Stretch to screen. Uh-oh. To fit or fit? To fit? To fit or fit? Okay. That lets me do stuff over here. But, okay, well, let me do the thingy. Uh-oh. Hear noises. Okay. Okay. Sorry, Mr. H. Okay, so... Yeah, we're not quite there. And it won't let me... Won't let me do this thingy. Why won't you let me move anything? I want to move stuff. Oh, yeah, no, it's transform. Open studio mode? Okay. The synopsis of game 1 is that TWO clapped them cheeks as they did not ban Morgana. So, something, there was a Yoni and an Aatrox, I think. Thank you, Mr. H. Alright, well, Mr. H still deserves a shout out for getting us this far. They are not ready yet. It's like Inception. I'm like trying to keep everything straight here. Okay. So we're like most of the way here, I think. Oh, I sure can. Move myself into the submissive section, he asks. I think he meant spectator, but I think it's okay. Thank you, yeah, Mr. H. I owe you a beer, or I guess someone does. Okay. So we have... This is TWO, I think? Well, this is gonna let me edit this. Bruh. Yeah, if Slamurai was just a streaming god and streamed this himself, we wouldn't be having this issue. But anyways, we're waiting on people that is not me, which is... Oh? Okay, well, at the very least, we have the game client, and we have the draft. Sorry for missing game one, but I guess some stuttering video and audio in the background is better than nothing, question mark. Sorry to the 12 people watching. Oh yeah, everyone just left once I started talking more. Okay. My little brother's probably gonna be interested. I should probably have my phone on. Oh, it is a vibrate. Good job, me. I'm not trying to break everyone's ears. Bro, the draft link. Which came to you? Watch party the games. I mean, the OBS is like close. It's just I don't have this. I don't have the client full screened, so it's gonna be like this. Oh, sorry, it's gonna be like this instead of you can still see the outlining thingy. So I think we can. It's not totally off. It's almost working. I also don't know what watch party the games means. I understand the words, I can't put them together. Replays are uploaded and can be viewed. Well, I can get into the game, it's just it's just windowed. Oh, you're saying replays are uploaded. You mean game replays? So I can go rewatch that game? Because I'm down to cast that game not in real time. If okay, how do I do that? Does that show up in my I don't want to leave this lobby and break anything unless I can go to match history or something. I'm not sure who Beer League official is. I am in the casting channel if you think that you can help me. And if you teach me how to mute the input without muting my mic, then we can talk. Oh. Hello.
Hello. So, what I mean by watch partying is we save the replays from the games and we upload them to a Dropbox that you can then download and then use it to rewatch the replays, and you can just cast the replays.
Oh.
So you don't have to do this live if you don't have everything figured out just yet. You can watch the replays and then cast the games through the watch party if you wanted.
Oh. I mean, I'm down to do this game like this, and then I can go back and cast game one if we want afterwards.
It's completely up to you, however you want to do it.
I feel like I'm like an inch away from this working correctly, completely correctly.
Okay.
Because I just if you see this, I just don't know how to get rid of that border on the screen. Unless I just can't alt tab it all while the game is going on, then I can go back to like, full screen.
Do you have a dual monitor?
I do. But I kept alt tabbing because I'm like, oh, OBS, I don't know what I'm doing.
Screen without it minimizing, shouldn't you?
I think I can. Yeah, I just kept clicking back and forth, so I can try to full screen it next. The problem is, like, I just don't want to full screen it, and then it be, I think before it was the whole screen, but I couldn't get OBS to track the whole screen, so it was, like, zoomed in on a portion. So, like, if OBS allows me to, like, zoom out on this, right? See how it's, like...
I'm confused as to what you mean. OBS should be capturing your entire screen.
Yeah, but it's not right now because like my whole screen goes like past this. Like this is just like the middle of the screen. So there's a setting.
Click that square box next to the X. Next to the exit, click the square box.
Wait, in OBS?
No, on the X on the top there, out there. Of the draft lull. Instead of closing out, there's a square there.
Oh, the maximize button.
Yeah, full screen it.
Yeah, so see how like this is like my full screen is actually wait. Oh? Is this working? Question mark? Okay, did I fix it in OBS? This looks
Oh
better,
no.
right?
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Here, stream your Discord. Stream on Discord so I can see your screen in real time.
Oh, okay. Oh boy. Share your screen. Entire screen? Okay, so you want to see OBS, right?
Yes, I want to see your OBS.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so click on the OBS screen. Yep, click there. When it gets highlighted.
Oh, okay.
Click it. Just click it. Don't right click, just click.
Okay.
Okay, capture specific window. Okay, click on the mode. Click that.
We were messing with this earlier, and I think specific window and that was working. I think this will actually work now because we have this full screen.
Yeah, it's looking right on the stream. So.
Yeah, like let me test this. Can you all right, I can keep streaming to you.
Yeah,
okay.
And then we'll just see how it looks when you go into the game.
Okay, yeah. You're welcome to hang out, obviously. Thank you, person that I've never met before. This is
my name is Dakota. I am one of the commissioners.
Oh, okay. Are you north or south? Sorry, I'm sure you've never heard that. I
actually was born in North.
Oh, sick. So. Okay. They seem nice. Okay, so we've got, when they go ahead, then we have 3 minutes to go of the draft. So I believe it is, yeah, just interrupt me if I need to change anything. I think this looks okay so far.
Once we get all this figured out, I would suggest this watch partying both and having, like, you'll be able to actually cast the games.
Okay, what?
And I can show you how to do that.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I don't know where I would go on Dropbox to get the first game. Should I could I just cast this game and then go back and cast the first game afterwards?
If you want my personal opinion on that?
Yeah, you've done this more than I have.
Okay, my personal opinion would be, I would just literally stop spectating right now, and then
okay. Can I get the replay right now of the first game?
You would have to have somebody in that game save the replay and upload it.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you could still do that. I don't think they changed that at all. So I'm pretty sure you could still save a replay and upload it. Because I think Simeon Omas already did that once this season. So,
I think I'm gonna cast this game just to make sure it gets casted, and then if someone, because like I don't know if they're gonna 100%. So is this super loud to anyone else? I don't know how exactly to make this less loud.
well, if you want my again honest opinion,
Yeah.
that first game was an absolute clusterfuck with the screen.
Yes.
And it was
100%.
literally impossible to watch.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I would suggest my suggestion would be just quit this one, because one, spoilers, and two, more of like a legit cast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that would be my suggestion. But if obviously you have your own person, you can do whatever you want.
I just don't know if we're 100% gonna get the game uploaded and when that would happen.
It literally takes not even a minute. I could literally. Who's in these games?
Slamurai is one of them.
Okay, well, I could literally message one of them and be like, "Hey, when you're done with your game," or I can wait until after the game is done, and I can be like, "Hey, upload a replay." You know, like it does not take long at all.
Okay. I'm gonna stream against your advice. I'm gonna cast this game just because it's working and I'm excited it's working. And then I'll go back. I'll go back afterwards and I can cast the first game.
Yeah, do what you want, man.
I'm just happy it's working.
Yeah. Do you know all the spectator hotkeys and stuff like that?
I sure don't. I have them up somewhere.
The most important one is Shift Z scroll.
Shift Z scroll.
Shift Z scroll out, and then it just brings the camera back so you can see more of what's going on the screen.
Okay, F1, F2, F3.
Oh, I guess it's Control Shift Z.
Control Shift Z zoom out screen. Okay. And then how do you zoom back? Oh, then you scroll back in if I need to.
Yeah. So
okay.
It's just like you would if you're zooming out of anything else.
Okay.
So that's like the most important one in my opinion. Like I haven't casted in quite a while, but I did it a lot back in the day.
Fair
and
enough.
I just like directed camera do everything. Like I don't touch like the map or anything like that. So
oh, got it. Okay.
But you're the one doing it. Thank you for doing it. And you do it however you want to do it.
We're slowly getting there.
So I would. Okay, so I'm looking at your thing now.
Yeah. Right. So it's like.
So hit escape. Go into your settings. I can barely see that.
The problem is, so it's 1928 by 1080, but
which is what it should be.
Well, yeah, but this monitor is like 3K by something.
Oh, then set it to that. Simple.
It
whatever
was,
your
it was
whatever
stuttering
your resolution.
before.
There it is.
Oh, okay.
If it's stuttering, that just is what it is. Like.
Yeah, I turned the settings down. Hopefully that helps. I don't think anyone cares about the quality if we at least get the gameplay.
Yeah, that would be
control.
That would be my assumption as well. Yeah, so I'll just keep it at. You can keep it wherever you want. I think that's a good height.
Okay, thank you. Okay, well, I guess you're free to leave. I'm gonna try not to break this. And I think we're live, right?
Yeah, you're live. Yep.
Well, now we're up to live. Okay, I meant like live, like game time. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Well.
And on the bottom left there, in that little rectangle, that bottom button.
Yeah.
Hit that, and then this will show all your overlays. So.
We like that. Okay.
Yeah.
We like that.
And then you can show dragon timers, all that stuff. Yep.
Okay. Wicked.
All right, I'll let you do your thing. Again, thanks for showing interest in doing this. We really appreciate it. So.
Yeah, it might get better eventually. Thank you for all the help to you and Mr. H, whoever that is.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Have a good time, man.
Thank you. Thank you. Ah, there we go. And in Beer League fashion, we've got a pause. I think this says 8x, but I feel like we're already live. Okay. Anyways, we got a pause. Game 1 happened. Okay, I think if I alt-tab, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die to Gromp now, he says. Oh, God. Okay. So, Jinzao's up to some hijinks, but Rito has disconnected, so we are waiting. I have now, this is my first time actually fully casting, and I have played a Beer League game, and wow, did it go great. We won 2-0, and we'll leave it at that. Okay, we are back, we are ready. Okay, we're back live. Okay, this is game 2. There's a way, okay, yeah, I don't really want to mess with it too much. Why is play not resuming? I feel like play should be resuming. Hello? Oh. Okay. Alright, I think we're live. This is I wish this wasn't as massive, but... Alright. So, we've got... Samurai Jack on Yasuo. I did not even know that he played Yasuo. I know he plays Morgana, and I think someone got Morgana last game. I think it was him. We got Victor, Yasuo, mid lane. Nefiri jungle. I know Nefiri is a very annoying champion, and I think it's pretty strong right now. We've got D-Blade set in the top lane. Kind of annoying against Malphite, but it looks like it's working alright. Nautilus looking for an angle here. Not quite in tower range, but is going to take a lot of return damage here from the Sever, however you want to say that. All right, this is AutoCaster doing this, not me. So I'm sorry if anyone's eyes are hurting. So we've got 2 junglers full clearing to bot side. We've got Vayne Nautilus in the bot lane. Sona Sivir, pretty solid matchups. Definitely a poke lane versus more of a later all-in lane. Malphite already TPing back. Let's see. A little farm lead up top. Definitely not good for Malphite, especially taking that trade, right, as you TP back. So he's down CS, and he's kind of getting the set treatment. Yasuo got shoved in mid lane, and now they are going to collapse on Crab. There we go, thank you. And Nefiri is not where she wants to be, but I don't think she's quite in trouble. Oh, Exhaust coming through. Sona's flashing away, but not far enough. And that's the first blood to Vayne. Great collapse by the Yasuo. Uh-oh. Nefiri went back in to see if she can still die. If Jinzao gets this auto off, she will get popped up. Oh, okay, we're gonna pretend we didn't see that flash. I see where he was going with it. And that will get Eric29 killed. We've got a lot going on here. Sivir chasing down Nautilus. Yasuo flashing away. He might die anyways. Sivir with the flash forward, knowing that Sivir... Oh, yeah. Yasuo's got no flash, and the last auto will get it. So, great job getting the Crab by Red Team. Terrible job doing everything afterwards. Really got themselves caught there. Just a little overextended. Yeah, I think a good Beer League theme is do something good and then figure out how to mess it up entirely. Just because you don't have quite the communication and coordination that you need for normal games, for pro games rather. Higher quality games, I should say. So anyways, crazy turn there. Sona maybe getting herself caught. The auto director does not care, and neither should we, because Sona's just going to walk away. Victor with the fancy feet, give them the business a little bit to Yasuo, Flash and Mastery. Vayne and Nautilus are going to fight in a wave here that's going to hurt quite a bit, and they've got Sona's healing, so the BF, however you want to assume that means, the BF sword is purchased for Sivir, so Vayne's doubling her CS, but Sivir definitely at a competitive advantage here. And now with the wave maybe bouncing out, we'll see how they play this. Sivir technically could just shove this in about 3 seconds with her QW. But she could try and slow play it and do exactly this and poke under the tower. So I think they want to try and poke Vayne down a little more. She's got no potions, so she's going to have to give up, a wave or two if she wants to pack here. So I would guess that both junglers, as blue side is pinging, both junglers probably want to put a lot of attention down on the spot side right now because this is pretty volatile. But it looks like Vayne is just going to drop the ego back. Not that it was ego, but you know what I'm saying. Drop the wave, go ahead and back. Naafiri, bit of an aggressive control ward because I don't know. I guess you can defend it if Vayne's not here. So, yeah, Naafiri is covering the gank. Good job, Naafiri. Victor's about to Victor did not find out that Jin Zhao was sneaking the drag. So we will have, it looks like the first drag going down. No vision on it. I don't know if it's the best use of Jin Zhao's time. Just because, you've got a Warhammer and no help. But I guess if they're not finding it out, then it's okay. It would be really stink if Naafiri went up and took his red buff. But, if he's getting the drag for free, then, yep. And there's the ping from Naafiri to go check out the red buff. So it looks like they are going to find each other here. I think Victor is stronger than Yasuo right now, but if Naafiri is getting caught by level 6 Jin Zhao, then yeah, she does not want to be there. So interesting 2v2 situation right now because Naafiri does not have level 6 yet. Getting a little bit of trading going top lane, but Malphite is collapsing, and I think we're about to see a toast Naafiri. Oh, Malphite's getting a little scared. His team backed off and just wanted to secure red. So wave is technically pushing out right now. Yeah, I guess Sivir can always just do that and ruin the push. So I think they want to be under the tower, but Vayne is gonna all in here. Great hook by Nautilus. Exhaust coming down by Sona, and Sona's gonna fall. Sivir with the barrier. Vayne's gonna tumble, wait out the barrier, and that is a toast Sivir. So good all in actually. I don't think Sona's not level 6, so great job of using the level up timers. They're getting an experience advantage. See if Yasuo can get in here. Not quite. Great dash away, and Jin Zhao maybe. I can't tell who wants to catch you, but anyways, that is the combo they were looking for. The Jin Zhao knock up into the Yasuo R. Naafiri's gonna flash out and live another day. Victor are not really doing much at this point in the game, and Jin Zhao again overextends, and I think boop. Oh, one more auto. Okay, there we go. Good job weaving in the autos by Victor, and that is going to be a dead Jin Zhao again. They are just so close to being on the cusp of greatness here, but they can't quite piece everything together. So that'll be Grubs going down to blue team, which is not TWO. It is the other team, and I do not know off the top of my head who that is. Anyways. Malphite gonna pick up a plate for himself. Caught up nicely in CS. Naafiri used W to gap close there, and I'm not sure this is gonna be worth it. Malphite does have R, so I probably wasn't a kill angle there, but I think that was. I don't know if Naafiri wanted to go up and show that that's where they were on the map. Yasuo gonna shove in another wave, go get some vision. Sivir playing very safe because she knows Sona is not with her. Nautilus going to clear some vision as well. Pretty good vision. Okay, pretty terrible vision all around. Got some control wards on the bot side. I don't know much about these teams, other than you're supposed to ban Slammer Ajax Morgana. So I'm not exactly sure, who's favored or which lane should be strong. Definitely a lot more focus on the bot side of the map by both teams, as you can see with the vision, and Jin Zhao and Naafiri constantly full clearing bot, besides that red buff fight. But yeah, Stone G 3-0 after having his CS doubled earlier has now gotten a massive lead with the Sona roam. So again, just because someone's behind, as I learned the other night, just because someone's behind doesn't mean it's all their fault. There's a lot of things that go into play. So, Yeah, good. Nice CS lead for Vayne. I mean, Vayne still already has Bork, so they probably should not be fighting Vayne Nautilus anytime soon, I would think. I do not play ADC, so I'm not 100% sure the best spikes and all that, but I think Sivir and Sona probably want to do more of that. Shove the wave, get it bouncing back to them, keep vision up so that they don't get all in. This is where they don't want to be. You don't want to be in a position where Nautilus can flash R, Q, auto, all the good stuff, and then you're locked down for an hour. So Nautilus still does not know that there's a control ward in there. Yeah, and now Nefiri is here to help protect the ward. Big fan of dying for vision. Vayne already used her Condemn, and Nefiri is going to take a tower shot, get out alive. Sivir going in on the Nautilus. Nefiri going back in as well, and the Sona healing is just looking a little OP at this point, along with the barrier. So, some kind of crazy plays here, and somehow Nefiri is 80% health again. So, I'm guessing that there's Triumph there, along with Nefiri's definitely balanced kit. Can I change these? This is bugging me. Oh, I can. Oh, and it changes it over there. Nice. Good job, me. I'm pretty sure we're still alive, but I don't want to alt-tab and mess anything up. So if anyone's watching the stream, we can type something in chat. That would be cool. I'm pretty sure that everything's working based on Dakota's help earlier. But I do have the chat up, and I'm assuming if anyone types, I will see it. I have my windows very layered to try and see everything all at once. So we've got set on Stridebreaker with no boots. Item spike for Nefiri, item spike for Victor, although I wouldn't really call one item Victor a spike. Hey, thank you, Dakota. Appreciate it. So, I mean, Sivir is 3-1, and they've had some nice plays down there. Oh, and Nefiri it's a race to see which jungler can get caught out more often, and Nefiri is winning at the moment. We'll be able to flash out. I think the Eclipse Shield ended up saving her, actually. Okay, Jinzao's going in deep again. Yasuo flashing to try and get in range for the knockup. Knockup happens while he's stunned by whatever it's called. Not stunned, but, the Victor W had him... I'm just going to call it stun. I don't know all the different names. So we got a bit of a lane swap here from Sivir Sona, which is weird because the bot tower's not gone and there's no objective top, so I don't really understand the lane swap. Maybe it was just a little bit of a timing thing. Now Fury's gonna all in Vayne and just managed to snipe her with the second Q. So try as they might. Oh, and then they're gonna try and dive this Nautilus a little bit, which I don't recommend. Yasuo is here and did not press R on that Nautilus Q. I think it was a Q. Oh, nice stun by the set, but can't quite get himself out of trouble. This has been a very... I mean, there's only 11 kills, but it seems like it's been a very bloody game. When they pop off, they pop off. So... Sivir taking some bad trades top. Doesn't matter because she has Sona behind her. Catching up in CS a little bit. I guess maybe they just wanted to get themselves out of that kill lane, and it worked. Although their teammates got killed, so to what end, really? Sunfire Cape purchased by Malphite. It is mostly an AD team, so I get it. I've heard Slamurai hates Sunfire Cape. I don't. I like it. I like that you get healing based on, you do damage based on your health. I like building health. I like playing tanks. So I'm a fan of Sunfires in general. Yeah, nothing too crazy here. Hydra coming in from Jin Zhao, make him a little tankier, help him with the wave clear, so he'll have a faster clear in the jungle. PD by Yasuo, I don't think I've seen that first before. Usually it's either... I don't know, I feel like you go a different crit item. I also don't play Yasuo, so I'm not too savvy on that one. But anyways, they're looking to get into the Rift up here. They've got 4 squad members and some sweepers, and they've got 4 control wards in inventory on the side of the blue side. So, big fan of the vision play here. Jin Zhao does not seem to care. I think Nautilus may be looking to see if he can get on this Victor with the Yasuo, but they are very late to this play and definitely at a vision disadvantage. So this will be a 4v4. Set does not have TP. And Malphite's seeing just how tanky he can be. Great Malphite R into Yasuo R. The Sona's really keeping everyone alive, but it will not be enough at the end of the day. Yasuo is starting to go ham. Nefiri, I think, just has to limp away to her death. Victor, luckily, staying alive, and maybe we'll get to this bot wave, but we are going to have Malphite catching the bot wave. Sorry, mid wave. Malphite catches the bot wave, so their red team's actually not going to lose very much for this, if anything at all. They did pick up 2 kills and the Rift, so Set dropping a little banter in chat. I do not know anything about the history of this league, so I cannot tell you guys any cool storylines. But oh man, that attack speed slow is just disgusting. Good dodge by Malphite. Yeah, pretty crazy game here so far. You know, like I said, the junglers kind of doing what they can to see who can get closer to dying without dying, but they're failing that at the moment. The Fury probably getting away a little more than she should, but she's also down 40 CS, so again, to what end? Dragon's coming up here in 30 seconds, so there might be a fight over that, but Victor getting caught out a little bit. I don't know who's getting caught out here. I think it was just a little trade, and now they'll back off. Drop the Herald top, secure that tower. Jin Zhao's gonna back and recall. He will be late to Dragon, and Victor is sitting down here on half health. Oh, but can Victor? Oh, I thought Yasuo could R off of that. That would be disgusting. Victor is still safe. Yasuo does not have TP, but Victor does. So, I mean, technically, Victor needs to either clear this wave or drop it and back, get some health, and then TP if they're going to be contesting this. Malphite with the great Teemo emote, really top tier. Couldn't like it more. Nefiri again getting caught out a little bit too deep. A lot of ults coming. Malphite R, Sona R. We got the TP finally from Victor. He did not reset, so he's half health. Set R coming in. Nefiri is gonna finally drop. Sivir's also down, so we've just got this Vayne somewhat free hitting here. Luckily for Victor and Sona, there's a tower still intact, but will it matter? We get a Yasuo EQ here. Yeah, that might be all she wrote. And that is going to be a Yasuo tanking it up, and a Vayne tanking it up, and a nice job juggling by Red Team. So, even though Red Team was a little late, I think the Victor reset timer was not optimal, and maybe a little miscommunication there. But it is the 3rd dragon for Red Team, so, you know, you've late or not, vision or not, you know, there's probably a lot of feeling that there had to be a fight here, and there certainly was. So everyone on Red Team, which is I believe TWO, now has a shutdown. Nobody with 2 items yet. Looks like Vayne's getting halfway to item number 2, which looks like it will be a Rage Blade. Big CS lead for Vayne. I'm sure there's a way to look at gold. I'm still a little afraid to like touch things. So we might not mess with that. A little fight here. And again, Nefiri going in, seemingly overextending. Will she actually pay for it? Feel like maybe Sona could have positioned a little differently to try and heal up the Nefiri, but opts not to. Victor with the almost juking himself into that tornado. But this Yasuo is looking like a bit of a problem, even though I don't think gold-wise is that far off from Victor. But obviously Yasuo can kind of slide through and you know, dodge a lot of what Victor's got going on. So, oh, okay, it looked like that Malphite R hit. Great flash out by Set. They are going to all end the Set, which I don't think is the best option. And yeah, he's going to come out still half health. And now Sivir R has got them chasing. Jin Zhao does not seem to care. He really wants this blue buff while his team starts to die. Set R coming in. Sivir's got to be careful of his positioning here. She flashes the Sona R, I think accidentally. And yeah, this is just chaos. Fury goes in, no regard for their ADC, is doing some damage, but to the wrong target. You don't want to be on the Malphite. Victor, seeing if he can clean anything up here, is under the tower. Does the tower care about him? Jin Zhao's going to flash out and live, and there's a Quadra for Vayne. Doesn't quite live, but Man, these have been some hectic fights. I mean, and they're also fighting over nothing, right? I think they've fought over blue buff technically. So ideally, ideal world to me, you just ignore that fight and go get Otacon, or Otacon Vision at least. But it looks like Malphite's gonna recall an award here. So end up pathing out the mid. Nautilus smartly, in my opinion, pathing down to Otacon. Gonna start getting some better vision there. They've already got a couple of control wards. Most of blue team's vision is defensive. Great topside vision by red. Really props to the team, and I'm guessing Nautilus on that. Although obviously that vision doesn't matter much now anyways. And they are just going to instantly start up Otacon. So Nefiri here is looking... This Nefiri just loves fighting. Set is top with TP and R. But I'm not sure plans on joining. They don't have Victor yet. Okay, there's a Set TP coming in. And then blue team's just see if they can wrestle control back here a little bit. Looking... Oh, they do not know that Malphite is there. And if Yasuo gets in range for this R... And he does. Okay, so there's a nice 3-man Malphite R. Yasuo follows up. Set does what he can, but I mean, he just does not have the ability to heal in time. So they are going to chase down the Set. Sona somehow managed to sneak out. Didn't get her R off, but again, no one really did with how nice that Malphite R was. So Malphite R MVP there. Incredible angle, great vision by a red team. And this is looking a little rough. Almost, it's about to be a 10k gold lead for red team. Bot tier 2 goes down pretty easily. Oh, X. Thank you, Dakota. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, excellent. My goat. Alright, so they're gonna look to take down mid tier 2 here. They probably have a lot of gold on them, yeah, as you can see. Everyone's got at least 1,500 gold just about, so they don't want to fight here optimally. I think you want to, backpedal, take some jungle, and just kite. And Nautilus is not thinking that same way. Nautilus wants to go in. Blue team does have all their ults up and just spent any gold that they had in their inventory. So Nautilus somehow going to get out here. Nefiri, again, not quite dying. That champ's looking really balanced. So they try to fight over the jungle. They're not quite going to get there. Malphite pinging that his R is up. I think they just want to recall here. So we'll see if anyone face checks. They don't. Nefiri's about to be very sad that her whole bot side is gone. And yeah, we're going to reset. I think Yasuo and Vayne should be resetting here. They kind of want to... You don't want to stagger recall or timers like this. Oh, Yasuo did just reset because he only has 200 gold. So we need to get Vayne reset. It looks like she's probably farming up the last of her item. 3k gold lead for Vayne, 1,500 gold lead in the support role. Yasuo's up 1,000 gold, jungle's up 1,800-ish gold, top lane's up 2,000 gold. Does gold matter on Malphite? It might, seeing how tanky he gets here. Malphite's just gonna mark the team here. Nautilus, between Nautilus and Malphite, they really don't have a way in. They're two tanky boys. Yep, and they've got a Vayne. So Vayne is just going to shred the dragon. Fury stacking up Conk on Nautilus, and I think the problem is Nautilus cannot Q her because of the stupid dogs. But he can auto her. So, holy hell. I cannot believe Nefiri almost got out of that. Not quite. Oh, Nautilus is going to get the R off and the Q, so that is going to be a dead Victor. Spell Shield by Yasuo. I don't actually know if you can Spell Shield Sona R, and it will not matter because it was not up anyways. It just came up. So, unfortunate. Set W? Set W is big, but it just hits the Nautilus. So, triple for Yasuo. This Yasuo Vayne duo really is just proving a bit too much of a... I think they just got too many threats for TWO. The Malphite R, or... they've got a couple different knockups here for the Yasuo. Obviously, we saw Yasuo played by DQ last night. The Diana Yasuo combo looking great. Yasuo is seeming like a strong champ right now. And looks like good macro from red team. They are taking an inhib. Good to take inhibs now because Baron will be spawning, and it doesn't seem that they care. It looks like they are just going to pop the Sona that gets a little too close. No flash, no exhaust, no barrier or anything on Sona, so she is very squishy right now. Oh, all right, we got Nefiri going in. They know that Yasuo does not have R as he just used it. Vayne R also not up, so there is an angle here. Great E stun by Set. But Malphite's going to go in, and there is just not enough peel for the back line of the blue team. Malphite gonna flash in, Victor gonna flash in return, and it looks like this might be the game. Malphite, very tanky. Oh my god, now let's ours back up. Sona getting a little too close again. I mean, I know that you kind of just have to, you know, try and do whatever you can to stall it out, but that looks like it's gonna be the game. I also know that, as I said earlier on stream, Game 1 went in favor of TWO, so that looks like it's going to be a 2-0 for TWO, a TWO to 0 win. That game was pretty out of hand after minute 10 or so. You know, Sivir did what she could, but there's just so much engage on TWO's side that, yeah, that was a bit rough for the squishy squad of not TWO. I forget exactly which team that is. Uploaded replays don't work anymore. We don't have tournament codes, so it's either live or not at all. Oh, okay, all right. Well, I'm glad for my decision then. Good advice from Dakota, but yeah, I was just a little worried about that. So, Stemmer, I think I've successfully casted that game. I don't know if there's a way for me to go back and watch the first game. I don't know if I can look at match history or anything. Game 1, yeah, don't go watch Game 1. It's a rough time. Oh, hello. Who's this? Oh, hello, Slammy Jack.
Here, let me just pop in.
Yeah.
Here, because I hear you talking. I figured so the only way you can watch a replay of a custom game is if you're on an account that played in the game. So what we could do is I have Game 1 here.
You stream it on Discord? Or give me your password?
Yeah, I think that's that. Yeah, that's probably the play, to be honest, as scuffed as that is. So let me get this going here, and I'll just leave it on I'll just leave it on like auto cam or whatever. And you can go ahead and cast over it, I guess.
Sure. Oh, I didn't realize I'm still streaming in Discord. That would probably. Thank you, fiance's computer, for being very hardy and being able to deal with that.
Yeah, so let me... Okay, so...
Yeah, let me see if I can... Whoop. Okay, so we got that.
Okay, so here we go. So if you open up the stream, you'll be able to see the game from my thing here.
Sure.
And if you want to just... I'll leave it on just directed cam.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I have it on correctly.
I wouldn't say it's the best quality, but I mean, it's something. I think it'll be fine. I'll cast it if you're fine with it. So.
Yeah, I think it's streamed in 720p. Okay. So the only other way would be for me to cast it and or for me to start the stream and then have me stream it directly, and then I don't know what resolution we even stream it at. I think we stream at 720p on Beer League anyway.
Oh. I mean, I'm fine with this.
If it looks good enough for you.
Do you want to give me the down low on the draft, since it's, you know, I missed that. Obviously, they let Morgana through for you, and I know you scolded me for thinking that we could let Morgana through for you. So we got to be hopeful about that.
Yeah. So we were a little surprised by who showed up to play, because they had their 6-point support player Ponku play both games, but we were under the impression they weren't playing.
Oh.
So we kind of had to change our draft plans at the last second.
Okay.
And they mostly banned junglers and top laners. They left Morgana open, so we snapped that up immediately. Because we were actually planning to run a different comp, but if they're gonna let me play my best champion, I'm gonna take it.
Yeah.
So, and then we were originally planning to go for like a heavy melee all-in comp with like Yasuo and stuff. That's why we had like the Swain and the Leona, but we decided to just retrofit it and then save the Yasuo comp for game 2, which you casted already. So
yeah, okay. Well, you look pretty clean on Yasuo, which surprises me because I'm used to Yasuo players kind of just running it outside of pro. So
I do have like 1.4 million mastery on Yasuo. I've played it a little bit.
Okay. Well, I just learned that my mid laner for DQ also has 1 million mastery points on Yasuo, so a lot of degenerates out here.
Yes, that's really bad Zed, right?
Yes, yeah.
So I think his Yasuo mechanics are a bit better than mine in terms of like the advanced stuff. But,
Okay.
You know, I'm a lot higher elo than he is, so.
Oh.
You know,
I
whatever.
wasn't
Take
gonna
from that what you
ask.
will.
We didn't have to go there.
I'm just saying. It's not all about the mechanics, but I will happily give it to him that his mechanics are better than mine.
Okay. Cool. Well, yeah, we've got pretty interesting drafts here. I definitely like. So who is the other team? I know you guys are TWO. Who's the other team?
IPS.
IPS. Okay.
Oh, I've been meaning to tell you it is. Oh, hold on, we'll wait after this.
Yeah, so we got a little invade coming in here, and Kindra's just gonna hop away. A lot of damage, but and very annoying to the Kindred. And now she's seeing if she can get herself killed. And will she? She's almost succeeding. Leona not quite able to get there. A lot of shenanigans for these two teams as far as invading. Good flash away by Kindred. Shouldn't have needed to use it anyways, but she's really trying to make something happen here. And it looks like it's probably just gonna fizzle out while Aatrox does Aatrox things top. Swain's gonna miss a little bit bot, and they're probably just gonna walk away. Except Leona hit that E, and now we're gonna get a little bit of extended trade, at least force out the exhaust. But we know that they've got Kindred behind them, so yeah, you can't really fight that ever. Nocturne's still looking for more, it looks like, on the minimap. And Orianna having a good time, just trying to get a little push here in mid. So maybe Orianna can get a decent back timer and grab a tier. And Nocturne again going in. Early flash out by Swain, but oh, okay, I was gonna say Leona maybe not having the same luck, so they're gonna drop both flashes. Never thought that would work based on all the vision, but it did. Nocturne going in, getting a couple flashes, and surely now we will have a lull in the action. So I forget what we were talking about, but you can keep going, Salamai.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what it was as well.
Okay, well, it's they managed. The bot lane manages to die with Nocturne hanging around for an hour. Go on.
Oh, I remember. So our team name isn't actually an acronym. So it's not TWO. It's just 2. So because most team names are an acronym, like IPS is an acronym for like,
and Dairy Queen
Picnic Squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but ours is just our team's called 2 More because it's an inside joke off of the old team 1 Less. And choose just the shortened version of it. It's not an acronym.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm gonna pretend it's an acronym just to annoy everyone.
That's fine. If you want to call them TWO and come up with creative team names out of that, go for it. But yeah, by all means. And there was one other. I'm trying to remember. There was one other thing. Oh yeah, Mr. H is in the chat.
Yeah, we need to buy him a beer.
Yes, we were just talking to. I knew that the stream for the first game was super scuffed because Mr. Renton didn't really know exactly what he was doing yet. So I figured I would screen share the replay of game 1 so he could have a chance to recast it while actually getting to see it. So. Yes,
sir. Yeah, this is not game 3. This is game 1. So.
Yeah.
But no one's seen it. So.
And if I forget, remind me to show you how to do the scoreboards on the top so you can set the right team names and win losses and stuff. Because I see you still have what looks like the default ones.
Oh, I forgot that was even there. So I've been afraid to alt tab.
Oh, yeah. So what I do is I just have the stream open muted on my phone so I can see what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. I ran out of space, so I have the chat on the stream open, but I can't. But I don't have the stream on. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have them both open on my phone so I can see chat and so I can see what the stream looks like.
Yeah, that's probably.
I don't have a dual monitor or anything, so.
Yeah, I do. I'm just I was terrified to alt tab, like I said, and break something because now it's full screen. So I was like, okay, we're not even gonna go there. It's working. We're just gonna have a slightly less than quality stream. Yone is seeing just how broken his champion is, and he's showcasing it really well. Maybe he had a chance if he hit that Q2 to get a Q3 going, but Yone will eventually fall. He does have a 19 CS lead. Gonna fall a little bit now with Aatrox getting that last wave, but it looks like the top's not gonna shove in. We've got more coming down here. R into Q, and that's going to be seemingly a free kill. Morg, I feel like you always have to flash R on Morg, but I didn't quite see the beginning of the play, and it worked out nicely. So good roam
If you're
by
able
Morg.
to walk right into them, it gets a lot easier.
Yeah. Good roam by Morg. Ori's going to get 11 CS lead from it, and then we'll use that timer to slightly invade top, but we're not going to get much from it. So another lull in the action a little bit. Cool. Yeah, I'll just keep going if you want to walk away and get a drink or something, or I don't know if you want to cast your own game.
I'm just chilling. I'm enjoying watching the cast
Cool.
live. So I'll chime in once in a while, but other than that, it's all yours.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, we definitely owe a beer to Mr. H for helping out. Okay, I've seen this one before. We are going to get the E from Yone to dodge some things, and he's just going to walk away yet again. We got another Aatrox R, Nocturne ever present on the map, it seems. Down CS because of it, but Aatrox did get a bit of a pounding there. Is going to have to limp away with no TP. So, I hate Yone as a champion. I feel like he's just a better version of Yasuo, and I don't know why anyone plays Yasuo anymore. And Aatrox is going to see if he can get himself killed. And it looks like he's about to be... Oh, successful. Oh, no! Aatrox walked out of the Kindred R. We've got a good Orianna R coming in. I don't think it will matter because Aatrox is already dead. So we've exchanged some ults here. Kindred luckily will get some healing off of her W passive, I think. And then... yeah, and that... Okay. Kindred almost executes there. Slimer Jack is going to get a R off on two people, but they are just going to walk away. Bit of a 2009 champion there, I think. So Morgana is going to walk into the pit and try to steal some of the grubs. Not quite can... Oh, wait. Okay, they got two of them at least, I think. I saw a smite come down. So unless we missed a smite, it's probably 2-1 on Void Grubs in favor of TWO. Alright, yeah, but very hectic game. Not I feel like this is a lot like game 2 where it was hectic, not quite bloody, but hectic. Both these junglers really like getting in the mix and just seeing if they can die, and neither of them has been successful in that so far. Morgana wave clear looking pretty good. She's got the faded ashes. So I'm guessing you max W and you just shove the wave and roam, and it's working out so far. She's only got one assist to her name, but she's caught up in CS. And Yone just gonna keep letting... It looks like he's playing pretty passive, just kind of letting these waves crash. I'm guessing he's afraid of the Nocturne R, ever-present danger. He's happy to just sit under tower, which I think is fine. He doesn't have TP, I did not realize. So he does have Ignite, but he can't really all in until he sees what happens with this drag bot lane. Of course, unless he E's across the entire map, because then he can just snap back and win the trade. So, oh, he is going to all in, no E up, but it will not matter. Even with the Aatrox R in the Q3, I think hitting the Yone R Ignite will be enough. And to boot, on the other side of the map, TWO is going to get the dragon. So all around terrible for IPS. Again, no teleport on Aatrox to back to lane. And Orianna, I think, is almost going to get caught out here. Leonor, I think, went wide and didn't have to be flashed. I think there was an R and an E, so I don't know exactly which she flashed, but I don't blame her, to be fair. You know, you can't really be up that far with no vision, knowing they just took dragon. You kind of got to hug the top side of the map, but... Anyways, Swain down here, doing some work on the wave, up 13 CS somehow. I don't think Swain is that useful of a champion. I like the old Swain a little more, and I've played Swain bot a couple times, but I'm going to have to pause that because there is an all-in coming. Nami R, Nocturne R, Lucian R, and the Leon is just kind of trying to auto people to save the day, but it will not matter. Lucian picking up a nice double there, and any CS lead that Swain had now does not matter at all. Swain opting to pick up BFT in base, that is a black fire torch. I mean, it gives you some AP when you hit people, but I don't know if I agree with that pickup. I feel like there's probably better stuff you can get. Yone going to Poppy, go in, take a little chunk of Aatrox's health, but neither of them has a completed item yet, so it doesn't matter too much. We've got a smite fight going on here. Kindred's going to come out on top. And Yone is starting to put it to Aatrox a little bit. Yone's got the Berserker's Greaves and a whole bunch of attack speed. And because his Q scales with attack speed, he's having a pretty good time right now. Again, Ori just overextending a little bit. Okay, that Swain W should not have hit, if I'm being honest. Swain getting a nice little chunk in. Nocturne trying to defend his jungle, but oh my god, that Leona E somehow hits. E into the R. I like the R. It was a little bit late, so it gave Nocturne some time to flash away there. But we're just going to keep getting a little more fighting of this jungle. I mean, I really think that IPS just has to walk away, and they will. They will limp away. Nocturne can pick up 3 camps topside, grab the Kindred mark. I don't know how many marks Kindred has, but we'll pretend it's 3 right now because she's been decently around the map. She's got to kill. So Lucian looking better with we might I think we just lost the
Oh.
Yep, there we
Sorry,
go.
my bad.
No, you're good, you're good. Stop touching things.
I came back and sat down and it moved the mouse, so my bad.
So we've got only a 600 gold lead for TWO here. It's kind of seems like it feels like they've been winning at every point except for that Lucian double kill. So we are gonna get Kindred invading here. She does not have an item yet, neither does Nocturne, and Nocturne gets saved by the bell. Orianna goes in and does a sombrero, which is when you ult on top of your head. Not quite enough to get the kill. Aatrox is going to ult and go in. He can't get any kills. Yone's going to ult and go in with the Ignite, and finally they're going to get some kills out of this. So as much as IPS is trying to make some positive plays here, they just can't quite put everything together. And TWO's their punches back have just been strong enough. So Kindred's going to pick up another mark top, so we're going to pretend she's at 4 now. Yeah, we've got a little bit of lull in the action. We've got Rift spawning in 45, so hopefully everyone resets the next 15-10 seconds, and 10-15 seconds, and can make something happen. And Bernie is going to be a little mean, letting the tower kill the rest of the minions there. Take as much gold away from Aatrox as he can. Shove the wave in. He's going to go ahead and back, and it looks like they're going to be on the map for Rift spawning in 18 and Dragon spawning in 50. So we'll see what they prioritize here. I don't know how much Rift matters. It probably matters a whole lot more to the blue team. Honestly, if I'm blue team, I'd probably just play for Rift here, use it to get one of the tier 1s, and not throw the game at Dragon. But it's Beer League, so they'll probably try to throw the game at Dragon. Aatrox sitting top with TP now. Ult not quite up. We've got Yone ult down, and I think Swain ult is about to come back. Yeah, Swain ult is now up, just wide by Samurai Jack. Yeah, so I think a fight here is inevitable, so we'll just see where it breaks out and who gets picked. Again, I do not think that IPS should be fighting this. I think they should just walk top, trade Rift. We've got a lot of scary things on the side of TWO right now, and we're about to find out just how scary they are. Yep, Nocturne finds himself in a corridor he's not allowed to be in without flash, and even the Orianna R cannot save him. So now, instead of trading objectives, they will get no objectives. Yone will walk top without his teleport, because he doesn't have it, and see if he can catch that wave. It looks like Aatrox is going to run a little interference, but I don't think Aatrox wants any of this. He does not have a complete item, and Yone has Bork. I think we are out of position again, and yes, accurate. Orianna gonna flash, cannot flash out of range of the Samurai Jack R. R into Q is good. We've got to fight bot lane, and the really useful Swain champion is not being so useful. We've got a melee range Lucian able to pick up a double again. So I don't know how clean this is, but there are some punches back by blue team. And you've got to think that with 4 kills on your Lucian, 4 out of the 6 kills, you're just going to play around him now. Obviously, there's not much to do because they already lost Dragon. They're about to lose Rift and their whole top side. But yeah, hopefully they can do some work on this turret. You know that their top side taking everything. We got a nice little smite away from Nocturne, but yeah, hopefully, if I was Nocturne, I would be, sitting on top of the Lucian right now, try to take the blue buff, clear some vision, TW really winning the vision fight. Obviously, they're ahead, so it's a little easier. Nice little trade by Aatrox, but will it matter because gonna hit Bork? It will not. Yone trying to style a little bit. That was embarrassing, but it happens. So huge CS lead for Yone. Huge CS lead for Kindred. Mid Oriana's actually doing well. They just quite haven't found the combo they're looking for. You can, they've got those set up. They've got Nami R and Dilution R. Nocturne can ult in, and there's a way that Ori can combo her R to where like it goes off when he lands. I don't know exactly how it works. I think you can do it with like Rakan too, but there's some magic there, and I don't exactly know how it works, but they just have not been able to get that combo off. Nocturne's kind of been top and bot, because Morg's been top and bot, right? Morg's been doing a good job shoving, staying out of threat of Nocturne, and he's about to lose more of his jungle, looks like. Blue is present, and it looks like they're gonna get the smite. They did not. So Kindred with a great smite steal. They are just gonna take it right in their face, walk mid, drop the rift, take more of the jungle, probably this tower, and hopefully stop throwing more Qs into the wave. Aatrox is gonna get dove again. I know how that feels. So Oriana gonna TP mid to try and save his tower. Will it matter? I'm not sure. Kindred maybe hasn't passed her driving exam yet. And that 1 health Shelly is about to go to Helly? Sure. So, bit anticlimactic. TWO doesn't seem like they quite have a game plan besides let Yone be scary in the side lane while they try to take everyone's jungle. We are going to get a nice Nami R into Ori R, and they finally got a combo off. So, looking a bit more like a team, Lucian is around. Great dodge by the Lucian by walking forward in a straight line. I don't know exactly how much those more Qs are going to hurt at this point, but I guess if it's followed with a Leonar and all the good stuff, then it probably isn't going to feel too good. But anyways, IPS is going to attempt to feel decent about the game, walk out of their base, and get a little more vision. Kindred walking back into her jungle for red buff. I think it might be at the point in the game now where everyone gets it if she gets it, so not a terrible pickup. I don't love her being in her own jungle with her team on the map so forward. But again, there's not really much to do. You know, as Punku, the supposedly good support, has pinged, they are looking for Otacon. Again, I know nothing about anyone in this league other than that Samurai Jack does casting. And Eric29, I think I played a normal game with him the other day, and I think I want to say that he ran it, but I actually think he did pretty well. So I don't quite remember. Anyways, Cringe's got 1 item, Yone's got 2 items, and blue team has 0 vision on Otacon, so that's going to be one of the freest objectives they could ever want. I don't know how much those minions can see. I don't know if they got vision on like the Otacon animations, but either way, blue team is not going to be there to contest. All those flowers across the map are going to fly into their pockets and give them some more haste and damage, I think. And now the Otacon buff, for anyone who doesn't know, I don't know how much everyone knows what League is at all, but
I can chime in with that one.
Oh, sure.
So the flowers give EXP and adaptive force.
Yeah, okay. I knew it was like damage and something. Okay. So damage adaptive force.
And
okay.
the Otacon buff makes the flowers, I think it's all the buffs 25% better, and it makes enemies, when they die, they leave like a flower that slows other nearby enemies.
Yes. Are you sure that first part is still a thing? I thought they got rid of that entirely. Does
Which
it
part?
still the increasing the buff from dragons? Is that still a thing?
As far as I know.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, well, we finally got the Orion and Nocturne R. Unfortunately, there's a Kindred R to keep everyone alive under it, or everyone who wants to stand in it, anyways. Again, I don't know if the blue team really wanted to fight this, but they sure did. Oriana is going to get slowed by the Rileys from Swain, and it looks like she is a goner. So, I know it's desperate for IPS. You don't really want to fight that. You probably feel like you have to. But, wow, TWO is fed. Yeah, so the adaptive force and the XP.
Oh yeah, I guess it's just the petals then. Okay,
Yes,
it's just
yeah,
petals 29
and and then when they die, they explode. Yeah. So I'm sure that didn't help in that fight.
No,
So
probably not.
Samurai Jack gonna cue the cannon there. I guess I don't blame him. Get the shove, and Baron is gonna spawn here in 2.5 minutes. So can the game be closed out before then? I would guess not. So Leona doing a great job again, getting some vision down here. It looks like she's gonna drop her last couple wards before she resets, refills her wards, and she's gonna walk into the pit. Not the safest place to be, but I'm guessing that she knows that no one's actually gonna be walking there. So not a great job by TOW on the resets. They've got Swain, they've got their bot lane resetting while the rest of the team gets back out on the map. But again, not really anything to play for right now. They're definitely driving the pace. I'm guessing Kindred's probably on 6-ish marks at this point. So she's feeling strong. 7. Okay, nice. I was gonna get 7, but I was like, no, that's too much. Okay, Kindred gonna see if she can get herself killed. She is gonna flash out, but she's still in the middle of 4 people, and the Ori knock are finally starting to look pretty potent here. Kindred out of position without her team and without her ult. Samurai Jack doing a pretty good chunk of damage here and setting up a really easy Yone kill. Leona being all in a little bit by the Nocturne, but her focus is elsewhere on the Lucian. Lucian gonna take a little bit of a burn there. Meanwhile, Aatrox is kind of just walking across the map, having a good time. Yone seeing if he can do more Yone things, and it's certainly working. Nocturne gonna try and fear people away from the tower. Stone G now taking an entire Lucian R, but able to get Riley's on the wave, not quite the champions. Oh, I did not know that you could do that on Yone, and you certainly can. Will that kill? Oh, great locket by Leona to keep Yone alive. And yeah, it's basically just the let your fed Yone 1v9 the game. Well, I guess it's a 1v5 because the team is strong around him. So, Kindred getting caught out there. Luckily, her team is very responsive and very strong. So, not really much IPS can do there. Noxan in the chat, rooting for Team Samurai Jack. This is game 1 of a 2-game series, but it's technically the second game because the game 2 already happened. Don't worry about it. So the series is 1-0 right now in TWO's favor. This is game 1 of a 2-game series, but it's actually game 2 because we're watching it second, so don't worry about it. Getting some more vision clearing here by Leona. Great job. Whole team is here. Yone gonna stack up a couple Qs and probably go fishing, and he will be successful in that, I think. That Q3 lasts forever, huh? That looked really balanced. Oriana had a great time there, just trying to shove the wave, while over 2 walls comes a Yone, and he's just gonna walk straight into the Baron. And again, yet another thing that I don't think that IPS can contest, and Nocturne not even thinking about it. He is happy he can finally farm some of his jungle. And he is going to attempt to complete his second item, while Kindred's on probably 2.75 items. Yone is massive. Morgana 10 stacks on a Darksteel feels nice. I don't know about the Oblivion Orb. I guess Nami Aatrox steals a lot, so I guess I get it. And they probably apply Oblivion Orb Grievous Woods effect better than most people on our team, so I get it. Honestly, I probably would have been swaying to it, but no one wants to have to buy it, right? So we've got go fishing a little bit here. Wow, that is a really annoying combo, and Pongtu's almost going to die to it. More Q into Swain W doesn't feel great. I wouldn't say it's the most damage, but they got some burn going on. Yone gonna pressure top. We've got the rest of the team pressuring mid. No one's pressuring bottom, which I kind of would like to see. I'd like to see Morgana TP bottom here probably and try to Baron up the bot wave. And then you probably can't... I think you leave Yone top and everyone else maybe goes to get Dragon. I don't know if Dragon's a bait right now. It's Soul, probably not. They're so strong, I think they can just do this and Yone will kill everyone. So maybe you don't need to go get Drag. It was the safer option, but it doesn't look like they care about being safe. It looks like they care about Morgana walking halfway across the map, then teleporting into the base to try and end the game. So Morgana will be in the family picture, assuming this ends the game. And yeah, the 11 kill Yone kind of just running everyone over. IPS had the right idea, and I think had a decent... I think they had the better comp, but really just got so far behind that it's I don't think it quite mattered. So, and that is going to be the game 1 end in favor of TWO. So there is both games, all set, all done. Yeah, it would have been nice for Morgana to pad her stats a little bit, but I don't think we're too worried about it. So, I guess
so that's kind of how it goes. If the team gets fed, I kind of become a second support, but that's fine.
Okay, I get it. Yeah, I mean, and the wave shoving and you know roaming definitely was impactful with how a little, I wouldn't say quite psychotic, but Kindred definitely was trying to use her champion to the fullest, and I know that champ can get pretty carried away and get kind of crazy. So I don't know if anyone else is playing still. Is there like a game 3 of the other series we can look at, or I guess I don't have a way to spectate it anyways, right?
Looks like they're playing it right now. Or I think it just started.
Oh, okay. Is there any way to watch that?
If you have one of them on your friends list, you can.
I don't think I do. I can check.
There's 10 of them. You might have one of them.
Well, I've been here for a week and a half, so.
No, that's fair.
Oh, it's not for no. Oh, is it Danny Phantom?
Yep, that would do it.
Oh. Really, a 90-second delay after the game's already started? Oh, hey, Tyler's in it. Sorry, see me no mas. I don't know how to refer to people.
It's all good. I got three different things people refer to me to. It's all good.
Fair enough. Okay, do we have any context at all about this? Is this game 3? I assume because it's still going.
I would guess it's almost certainly a game 3 at this point.
Okay, cool.
Unless they took forever to get going, this is definitely game 3.
How do I edit this? Yeah, I don't actually know how to edit.
Oh, let me tell you about that. Okay, so go to your OBS.
Yeah, I'm in it.
And you got like the different scenes or whatever. So you're in the in-game scene right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So go to the draft one.
Draft. Blue side team name.
And then blue side team name. Blue side is PSS.
I don't want to rename it. How do I add that? How do I change it?
You can rename it. So there's if you go look at like the tags, you can change the team name.
Yeah.
Acronym.
I'm trying to figure out do I right click and put in change rename, or like how do I actually edit the text?
If you click on,
because I can't just click it.
Yeah, if you have OBS open, hold on. Let me open mine to make sure I'm.
Is this here? You go. So.
Yeah, that'll work. Okay, so. Yeah, so click on the one that says blue team name or blue side team name.
Okay, hold on. All right.
So just left click on it.
Let me make sure.
Yeah, pause that one. Pause that real quick.
That needs to stop it. Okay, left click on blue side team name.
Yeah, so wait for the game to load and then pause it.
Okay.
And then we'll go back in.
Okay.
Once it loads.
Okay, so if I alt tab, okay, it doesn't. Okay, it was going crazy before. Okay, all right.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, the resolution doesn't look right though.
Yes. Yeah.
But okay, so go back to that, and you're on draft.
Yeah.
Okay, so you see where it says blue side team name,
yes.
And then up above a little bit to the right, there's the field. There's the text field. So it says like, I can't see what it says, but move your mouse up a little bit more, and then to the right, there's like a text field. It says like RC.
Oh God. Okay. All right, I see. And who is this?
Yeah. So that is PSS. And then you can do the same for red side team name.
Okay, cool. And who's this?
And you don't need to put the numbers there. We don't know. The numbers are technically separate, but I guess you could do it that way if you want to. And the other team name is NSF.
Okay, all right. We're gonna do it my way.
Yeah.
Okay. So I need to get.
Oh, and that will automatically change. Changing it on the draft one will automatically change it in the game as well.
Someone had some brains when they were setting this up. Okay. So
yes.
I think we're like should be good, right? This looks fine, right?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Okay. Not the button I'm looking for. Can we? Okay, we can't actually go back to the beginning. So
Yeah, unfortunately
Oh,
not. You're
God.
gonna miss the first minute, which is
Oh, nothing.
like,
Nothing happened. Don't worry. Just Blitz
yeah.
invaded.
Don't look at the kills.
Yeah.
Nothing happened.
Okay. I know how to do this now. Nothing's been chatted. Cool. All right. So, as we were, I guess. I have food here, but I don't really mind not eating for the next however long, so I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, whatever I eat during the stream, who cares?
Yeah. Okay. So.
Dakota will complain about it, but like.
Okay. So. Okay. Eric confirms it is game 3. We got a crazy set skin into a Mundo. Mundo's not quite going to work, but Blitz sure is. At least we've got the best. We've got a great Mundo skin. We've got a good Galio skin. That's Birdio for anyone who doesn't know. All right.
We can't hear any. We can't. Oh, hold on.
Oh. What'd I do?
No, never mind. You're good.
Oh, okay.
I was like, I can't hear game sound, but that's just because I have the stream muted.
Yeah, that's
So
what I
I don't
thought.
hear
Oh
it.
my god. Set is
No,
going to flash ignite the Mundo, and I think maybe canceled an auto, and it's gonna hurt but not kill the Mundo. Braum is going to save his flash and die. So Blitzcrank looking strong. Blitz has been part of all 3 kills so far. We did miss the invade, where it looks like Nico and Nocturne were able to get kills. So Blitzcrank, you either hit him or you don't, and it looks like he is hitting them, which is the better option in my opinion. Galio,
Sorry.
oh yeah, you're gone.
I'm just gonna chime in here. I'm noticing something interesting. It looks like NSF actually did a role swap for this game. Normally Danny Phantom is the support and JWM is the mid laner. But I know that Danny Phantom is also a Nico player, so I guess they swapped her over to play Nico mid this game, which is interesting.
Cool, yeah. I played with her the other day. And
That's how you're able to spectate. That's how you're able to spectate this game.
Yeah, yeah. My brain's not caught up yet. I hate Nico. A really strong champion that I permaban because she just changes the way that you play the game. Because you constantly have to be looking at waves and counting minions and all that crap. Also, I like Shaco support, and she can just run her clone into your Teemo Shrooms or Shaco support boxes and completely ruin everything you want to do. So we're going to have Briar ganking here, counter gank by Nocturne coming in. Set is going to use his very balanced W ability. Galio is up here. Will it be in time? He's got the great taunt off. I actually don't think Briar should have flashed out there. Well, okay. I think maybe you could have... There's a world where you go in, but I don't know where cooldowns look like. So they are going to get a kill. Mundo is having a real bad day. Again, I know how that feels. But at least both junglers pathed up here. So they met top, and we got a little bloodshed. Blitzcrank hanging out. Probably wants to keep making some plays before Braum gets too tanky. Obviously, not who really wants to hook, but everyone's got biscuits, huh? I guess they tried to nerf it, and it really did not matter. You got biscuits in top, bottom, and both bottom laners for PSS, and Blitz with the biscuits too, which I don't really get, but I think he's doing biscuits in the CDR or something. Anyways, Mundo got a control ward in the inventory. I dig it. I mean, you might as well put it down in your own jungle. Obviously, you're never going to use it offensively. Galio going with the combo. Nico, pretty nice escape. I mean, this is way too late, but good job getting out with the W. So, let's see. I'm guessing that it's been a pretty good game. Kind of sad we missed all the games, but I'm not sad that I casted Samurai Jack's game over this one because I do OU, and I'm sure everyone else pretty much does too. Mundo is going to walk up.
They definitely do.
Mundo is going to walk up and get the cannon, take a big chunk of his health for it, and maybe ruin his wave with that E, but it looks like it's okay. So we got CS lead down here for Jin, which is understandable because he got first, or he did not get the first blood, but he's got some assists. He got a kill already. He's not back yet, and he's still got a pot. So I feel like if you're Jin, you just stay, unless they're worried about a gank here. Which their jungler's top side, so I get it, but I don't know. I feel like you keep pressing your lead, at least until you get your full item or something. But I mean, looks like he's not going Infedge first, which makes sense. Probably collector. So usually if you get Infedge first, you're trying to wait until you've got your full BT or your full BF sword. But you will not worry about that. He's just going to back and spend. Blitz's Crank has got his fast shoes. Briar does not have shoes on, but she is going to look for something top. Wow, great job making the clone walk away by Nico. It had me fooled, but it did not fool Galio. That hurt a lot. Second a W just to try and stay alive. Gonna Blitzcrank with a great roam, but Briar is also not quite a balanced champion. So Briar's gonna stay alive. It looked like Briar had the magic shield rune, I think. Oh no, that was the Galio-R. So we had Galio-R magic shield coming in. Doesn't matter against the true damage of Ignite. They can look for something a little spicy down here. Senna's not gonna be quite ready to follow up. Oh, they didn't quite layer their CC there, but I don't know if it'll matter. They got a real nice chunk. Unfortunately, Briar was just top, so probably not really a dive threat. I mean, Jhin is really low. Blitz needs a high tally down here to make sure he can catch this wave. Feel like Braum and Senna probably could have tried to flash and be a little more aggressive here, and at least get a summoner out of Jhin. But, I mean, I know that you're afraid of the Nocturne, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Nocturne just walks off of Dragon, and actually, if he was going to all in, he would have done it already, because Jhin was pretty much dead, so. Castro is a sub. Is Castro a sub? Where's Castro? I don't see Castro, even though you put. I don't. Oh, unless Lynch Draco is Castro's ult. I saw you typing in chat, but I am friends with Castro. Oh yeah, go on.
I assumed that Cithro is Castro, but maybe it's actually not.
Yeah.
I might be making assumptions on that one, but I assumed it was the same guy.
Well, I did get a couple games in with Castro, and he is very good, especially at Urgot. I don't think I saw an Urgot ban. I don't know if it was played earlier this set or this, in this series rather. But respectfully, I feel like Castro would probably not be playing Mundo and might be faring a little better in this Mundo if it was Castro.
His name is Cithro. Okay, I guess it is just a different player then.
Yeah, okay.
It's very similar names.
Oh, Briar is looking for an ult here on the set. Neither of them has an item complete, and Briar's going to take a lot of true damage to the face. But, okay. We've got Set flashing over the wall, and Nocturne turning out the lights to no avail. So I think maybe Nocturne just wanted to scare them away, but it was a little too late. Good hook there by Blitz. Braum caught sleeping a little bit. Alright, take state of things a little bit. Senna has yet to buy any items, which is a little weird 9 minutes in, but again, I don't really play ADC. Nice chunk there by Mundo. Starting to get a little chunky on those briefcase throws. Jungle's just about even. Top's evened out a little bit. Mid pretty even considering how those Galio combos have pretty much been crushing the Nico. But to Nico's credit, looking pretty good. Oh, good. Nice little E to shove the wave there by Mundo, but is going to get all in. Somehow still alive, and I think Galio will be able to clean this up. Yep. And so Set's going to follow to the Galio. Great ult. This Galio really saving the top lane and jungle so far. Great job. Great use of the Galio kit. And he will be going tank Galio. Honestly, they might need him to go AP. I don't know if they've quite got enough of an AP threat on the side of PSS to warrant him not building AP. I mean, you got Blitz. Or sorry, you got Braum. But yeah, I feel like you probably need AP Galio. The tank one is very fun, and I don't blame him for going it. Blitz gonna miss a hook. Kind of the first. It's not the first one I've seen him miss, but he has been pretty clean. So we've got Collector finish for Jhin, no booties. So he'll do damage, but it's a little tougher for him to trade, especially against the Senna. So I feel like you definitely want boots early against the Senna, who probably has approach velocity. But again, I don't play bot lane, so maybe I'm wrong. Top looking pretty even. Jungle, Nocturne's getting a little bit of a lead here, but really not a whole lot of map impact after he, I don't know, let's say wasted his ult, but he did waste his ult earlier. You know, he was trying to save the set, just couldn't quite connect anything. Oh, Braum wastes his W, and I think this is going to be a dead Braum. Nice hook. I think a little misdirection by Blitz, and Braum somehow just walks away. I feel like they probably could have been a little more aggressive there. Either way, great stun. Unfortunately, the stun kept the Jhin out of Briar range, but it will not matter as Briar's going to hit Blitz anyways. Now we've got Nocturne R coming in again. Braum kind of just killed himself. I see what he was going for, trying to get a little more armor. Magic just didn't quite work out. Briar is going to chase and get kited, so we've got a lot of bloodshed now. Also a top fight in the top lane. Mundo popped his R and is just going to heal pretty much everything back. Getting hit by those cleavers hurts a lot. So Set's in a real bad shape now. He's still got a CS lead and he's got his broken pass. Oh my god. Galio with the flash, E-flash WQ auto. I never thought to just do flash and insta-proc your W, but it worked. And Set is going to be able to solo this Mundo now. So Mundo, no flash, no ghost, no ult, no life remaining. Whew, okay, so a lot of things happening here. Galio's got his tank item complete, which I'm sure Samurai is woe to see, as he hates Sunfire items, or Brahmi's items it sounds, but it is a very fun item on Galio. You instantly shove, instantly go impact the map. There is going to be a fight over Dragon here. Nico is looking for a big R. We'll get a 3-man R into Q, into E, into Galio R to try and give a little bit of a magic shield. Briar is still tanking up the Dragon, so it looks like Briar's going to finish off the Dragon while Nocturne dies. Galio's looking like a real thick boy, going to pick up some fruit. And here comes the Jhin. He's got Collector. He's finally got his fast booties. He's going to get his Nico stunned. Oh my. Briar running into a bit of a stun there. Blitz still hanging around, able to knock up the Senna. And Jhin living with 1 health. A bit can Galio get the Q off? He sure can. So everyone kind of just running to their deaths after the Dragon ends. So it will go the way of PSS, I think. They got Dragon. Their Galio is getting pretty fed. You hate to see Nico farming well with, a kill and 3 assists. But yeah, it's looking like a pretty even game. I mean, 2k gold lead for NSF, but you've got a Mundo who's slowly turning into a bit of a problem. Set's kind of doing his best, but not really. I mean, it's obviously his best, but he's not quite keeping the Mundo at bay. Set went Bork first, which I get because you want to do max health damage to the Set, but I don't know. I feel like you just go Stride first, so you can actually catch him. Then you get Bork second to stay on top of him, if at all. Yeah, and then you're just going to get cut like this. Unless Mundo walks into melee range, which he sure did, and he's going to get ignited. We are going to get the funny interaction of Set ulting Mundo while he's got his passive, which keeps him CC immune. And Galio, once again, is going to save the day. Going to walk up here, maybe get a kill. Yeah, Set probably needed to flash that. I don't think you want to be this close to the Blitzcrank under tower. Braum will be here and is tanking. So we want more auto. Yep, we're going to proc the Braum passive, and they're going to turn it around. Senna, I don't think you needed to be there either with your ultimate, but they sure are. So their good response to the play turned it around. Probably a little out of position here now because we don't have Rift Spawn for another 20 seconds. You're giving up a tower bot. You didn't push mid. But Galio really bloodthirsty. Love to see it. Yeah, so now we've got, they're top and they're mid, kind of splitting XP up here. Senna not farming, not getting XP. Braum kind of sitting around at half health. I think PSS did a great job responding to that play, and I don't think they've managed it well since. I think you very quickly need to figure out what you're doing and when, and do it. But either way, they killed enough time, so now Rift will spawn. I think, who is it? NSF? I think they probably know that they're not going to be contesting this anytime soon. So Nocturne, there are some pings, and they're fishing a little bit. I mean, PSS is low, so it's not completely out of the question that they go for something here. And Mundo, again, walking into no man's land. It will not matter because he's got the Galio magic shield. He's got his... Oh, he didn't even have to pop his ultimate. So, and he doesn't have D-shield anymore, so... Mundo just quite thick enough. Nocturne still has R, so it looks like they are going to hang around. I mean, when you've got Nico R, Nocturne R, you definitely can look for something. The problem is they were just 30 seconds too late. So again, you got, they got bot tower, but they kind of missed out probably on 3 or 4 kills in a rift. So Senna starting to be really annoying. She doesn't even have boots and she's already kind of zooming. So She's doing the static shiv build, which is the new cool build everyone's supposed to do. Wow, that looks really balanced. Oh, Braum coming in a little late with the ult, but there is a chance that they can do something here. Probably not. Yeah. Meanwhile, Galio's going to look for something bot. I think with Galio, as fight as he is, and Briar, you're probably not finding a way out of this. Although Sit certainly is trying. You're going to regen a little bit, wait for his abilities to come back up. I think he's probably, yeah. They're going to take him to the bone zone. He's going to fall, overextended a little bit. Again, it kind of looks like both teams don't quite know what to do. I think NSF was a little late to get on the map. PSS took the objective, but now they're kind of hanging around, overextending. So good old beer league stuff. You know, it's tough to get everyone on the same page, even when there's a clear objective. So we're going to have Drag spawning in about 30 seconds. Galio punch in this tower. Oh, that is a very dead Senna. Braum, you're probably gonna regret that one in your dreams. Briar might also regret coming out of the tower here, but not quite. Okay, I don't know if that was the way you want to be Eing there. And Braum can give armor and magic resist, but I don't think it'll do a whole lot with that, how ramped up that tower was. And Braum also does not have Locket ready up yet, or completed yet, and Blitz does. So bit more gold in Blitz's pocket. I mean, honestly, Braum might have it in the store. It just hasn't packed yet. So again, a little bit of weird macro here. Nico's top, just trying to wave clear against the Mundo that I don't think she'll have her damage to kill and might get killed herself. Yeah, she's gonna rocket belt away while her team fights over drag. Mundo probably should just TP bot here and try and contest this, but they won't. They did have Senna R, Galio R, so I think they're probably going to look there, but I don't think Mundo was quite on the same page or even really cared. I think he's happy to just throw briefcases at this Nico, which I approve of because I hate that champion, and I pretty much permaban her Zyra. So, yeah, Eric, I know people like calling the Mordor Brazil. We call it the Bone Zone in my group of friends. So, yeah, okay, thank you, Slammer. Noted. I don't know if you're talking to me or Eric, but it's either way. It's I don't know. There's a word, not foreboding. It's just the first word I thought of. Intimidating? No, it's not intimidating. Anyways, so we got a Nocturne R coming in. Briar is definitely overextended. There is a tower in the way, but Nico has to pop the R, secure the kill. Briar also very balanced champion, lives forever for no reason. We got Galio wave clearing down here. I'm curious to see. I think Galio probably wins short trades here. Obviously, Set has Bork and Executioner, so he's gonna win a little long term. But Galio definitely, I don't think any issues against laning against his Set. I don't think he'll beat him 1v1. I don't know if there's kill pressure, but looks like Galio's going Riftmaker second. I think this is the Faker approved build that he did from Worlds. Personally, I like getting Heartsteel on Galio because it scales your passive. So you get a whole huge hunk of a shield to give your teammates. And then you go Heartsteel Rift. Obviously, it feels good getting the wave clear. Galio doesn't need the wave clear quite, but it does feel good insta one-shotting waves and roaming. So, anyways, is Ched? Ched is one of the players. Okay. Sunfire on Galio. Yeah. I mean, Sunfire's definitely not the play. I think if anything, it is. Well, I mean, you can't be against high AD teams. I think the more common option is the one that he went, which is the Magic Resist option that I always forget the name of. Mundo's gonna all in this Nico, and I really don't know what Nico's play is here. I think she thinks she has to defend the tower, so she is, but I feel like she could be so much more of an impact on the map. And now her flash is gone, which is her biggest weapon, right? Rocket Belt or Flash, or whatever the combo is. So, kind of feel like Nico's wasting an opportunity here. But yeah, we got Set walking up here, seeing if he can kill the Mundo. He gets Mundo's passive. He's gonna try and keep up with him. He's got Bork, but he does not have Stridebreaker, as I said he might want to have. And it looks like he's just take cleavers to the face while he tries to catch him. Meanwhile, they will dive mid. They do not care about that tower that has now fallen. And I don't know how many stacks that Senna has, but it's probably a decent chunk. It looks like she's been farming pretty well. Briar gonna ult the Otacon just to make sure that Nocturne doesn't steal it, and Nocturne will limp away. So now we've got Nico with no flash. Her rocket belt and ult are up, but you've got Set top with no TP, and Jhin is dead. So again, kind of just some weird macro plays here. Like, everyone kind of has an idea of what they want to do, but I just don't think the communication is there. I don't think they're quite setting it up ahead of time. So it looks like PSS is probably gonna steal this Otacon. Oh, nice Nico art. This is what I like to see from the Nico. I mean, not the killing yourself part, but it was a great look. Maybe the Nocturne could have pressed R to at least help her live a little longer. And I mean, if he presses R, they probably kill Senna there. But yeah, I think Nico pretended that she was being Nocturne, realized she was dead, and just tried to make the best of it by ulting. But yeah, they were definitely 20 seconds too early with that play with Jhin and base. So now no one gets the Otacon. Jhin is on the map, just chilling, farming. Maybe he can hit this tower a couple times. Set is top with no ignite. Oh, the Flash E does get Mundo's passive, but it looks like he can't quite get in range with R as he's pinging it, showing I have R up and I'd love to use it, guys. I just can't quite get there. And yeah, he's going to overextend again. Yeah. Lynch Draco knows that he messed that up. Trying to be a little overzealous. I get it. Mundo's low health, but it's just kind of one of those champs. It's impossible to kill. So, Set will be dead with no ult, no teleport, no maidens, as they say, and dragon spawning. So, looks like PSS is going to walk down, push mid. Oh, they're going to walk right into a Nico, and here's the combo we wanted to see. Everyone is going to be pressing R. Somehow Senna lives. He gets a great R off in the background. Briar's going to sprint at 800 move speed towards the Blitz. They're going to kill the Blitz. Galio's going to flash, I think, a little preemptively there. And they are going to almost kill the Jhin. And now Jhin is firing back. So great job, Auto Viewer, showing us the Jhin instead of where his bullets go. Maybe that's an improvement we could make. Mundo is now down here. And it looks like PSS did their best to face check and die. Couldn't quite be successful, and now they're gonna take Dragon anyways. So again, Nico R, Nocturne R, really good combo. It's a little tough because it's kind of every fight's been like 2 or 3 on 5 or 2 or 3 on 4. So I agree, DNA Phantom's probably the best Nico in the world. Definitely the best Nico on my screen at the moment. So yeah, really weird disjointed game. Like, everyone's got a pretty good idea of what they want to do besides maybe the set. Yeah, I don't know that they know how to deal with Mundo right now. You know, he's about to go finish his Heartsteel pretty soon, which, not the biggest spike. It'll just make him more annoying and hurt a little more. You know, 3 items, I think, is when he really gets strong. Oh, he's going to face check here, and he's thick, but I don't know if he's this thick. He's going to get ignited, he's going to get ulted by everyone, and he will eventually get dunked. Here's the Nocturne R, finally getting on the Senna. Senna does not have flash or R. They're going to flash on the Senna, kill her. Baram is all out of abilities. They're going to kill him. Okay. So, finally, a good win by NSF. They were finally able to piece it together. Nico's going to teleport top and try to save his tower. I think be successful. So, good teleport by Nico. Great fight. They will get Otacon. Hopefully, they're able to reset very quickly, spend all their gold, and get up to get some Baron, vision on Baron. Face checking Galio Braum, not the best thing, but it looks like they're probably gonna have to do it if PSS could get up here and get some vision down. So pretty banger of a game 3 so far. I assume this is game 3. About a 600 gold lead. Yeah, we kind of confirm it's game 3. 600 gold lead for NSF now after that swing. Galio gonna come up here, punch some stuff. And hopefully not recall because we want to be topside, but Briar wants to get red first. That's sprinting bot for some reason. Again, they do not have an answer for this Mundo. I know the Mundo's only 2 and 4 with like 140 CS, but they are constantly sending someone to cover him, and he has teleport and I mean his ghost isn't up right now, but they really just do not know what to do with this Mundo. So I really, again, it's like kind of like Swain. Like, the champ can be fine late game. I don't think he's the most useful champ overall. Like, I understand that, like, Alois just, you know, hit, like, Korean Challenger with it. It's just like, okay, like, he's just going to be tanky and annoying. But they really don't have, an answer for him. You know, I think Set is kind of past his prime as far as shoving threatening the Mundo. I think the Mundo's just going to throw some cleavers at him. If we space him well enough, then he doesn't really have an answer. So Set is just going to give up. He's going to recall. Looks like he's pathing back Bach again. I would say he probably needs to path towards Baron. They need to get a fight going. I mean, Briar's just been full clearing, so like they're really missing out on their opportunity here. You've got Nico R up, you've got Nocturne R up, you've got Blitzcrank. You guys need to be doing something. Like, you know, you are just letting Mundo scale into this game. You're letting Senna scale into this game. Like, you guys, you have the go buttons, but you're not pressing go. So, I would not mind seeing Briar ult into the fountain as well. Knowing that champ, she'll just walk out and not die. So Set is kind of being a little cheeky here, you know, denying the cannon, but like, again, oh no, and now Nocturne's pathing bot. If they try to kill the Mundo, I'm not even sure they can. Oh, here's the play I was looking for. Okay. I did not even see Nico as one of the minions. I hate that champ so much that she can do that, but she did. They finally pressed go. They're finally killing Braum. Galio's killing himself. Nocturne should turn off the lights and kill him, but they're not going to. I really feel like they probably should have extended that play, try to get one more kill. They are going to go Baron now. Set not being punished for being bot without TP in a side lane matchup he doesn't win. Unfortunately, PSS is going to shove mid and get the mid shove. Great macro. This Galio is really showing their macro prowess here. And here comes the Briar R. So Blitzcrank is going to give them a way in, unintentionally, but a way in nonetheless. And Nocturne's going to turn out the lights. They are going to get all in. We'll see how well they can kite here. Jin's a little bit too melee range, and he's got the Hulk running at him. Galio's going to do what he can here, but the Nocturne's got Conqueror stacked up, and he is just going to fall. Mundo, I think, is not as fast as this Jin. They both have Swifties. No, don't Q, Jin. You need to auto. You need to auto to get them to speed. Don't Q. Uh-oh, and there's a... Okay. Now Jin is... Yeah, he is gonorrhea. He tried to flash the cleaver. He's going to want that one back. That one's not very pretty. Nico knows she's low, so she just walk away from the Braum. But this Nocturne's turning into a little bit of an issue here. Oh, this is going to be a dead set, I think. This Senna is not weak, and she has now arrived. So she's got Swifties. They need a ward in that bush. Braum, can you drop a ward in that bush? Oh, I think if Set walks in the bush, he's fine. Okay, he's just going to die. He's going to walk at them. Danny indeed being a phantom. I'm sure if I wasn't constantly trying to catch up to the action that I would have seen it coming. But anyways, glad to see NSF finally pulling the trigger. They are making plays. They are not necessarily getting anything, but besides some kills, but they are making plays. Wow, Danny Phantom going Rocket Belt Death Cap. I feel like, I'm going to be honest, I don't think that's the highest damage item you could go there. I feel like if you go Storm Surge or something, you're going to get more damage out of it. I think Death Cap is an overrated item. But I also play Shaco and Teemo, and you actually get more damage from items than you do AP on those champs, which is annoying to me, but nonetheless. I digress. So they're fighting over Dragon. Galio is on the Jin, taking half of his health. Great job by Galio to get in and get out. And Braum is going to see if he can die here. Briar's on the back line. Nico's only going to ult one person to try and peel. Senna's going to get a good R. Jin's going to fire his R back. Also a good R. Senna is autoing in the background. Set is walking menacingly and finally gets the dunk. That's what he's been looking for this whole time, is dunking the Mundo onto his own team. Use that big-ass health pool against them. And, yeah, I don't like what either team did there, but here we are. I think Braum getting hooked was bad. I think the Galio R was good. The problem, all of NSF walked into the Galio R and got knocked up, but they really just didn't have the damage to do anything about it. I mean, the set R was kind of a funny haha dunk at the end. I don't know how much that really mattered damage-wise overall, but yeah, I mean, they're just they were in a choke point against Nico and a Set. You know, what are you gonna do? So NSF is gonna be able to pick up both objectives, Dragon and Baron. They're gonna extend their gold lead to 7K almost, and this game is starting to get a little out of hand. You know, I don't think still that NSF has an answer from Mundo. I think Mundo doesn't understand that they don't have an answer to him, and he should just be pushing drawing Set R, drawing Nocturne R. Excuse me. Well, his team, you know, you want Galio pushing mid and roaming. You guys want to be pressuring a side lane. So what I think you put 4 top and Mundo bot, and you just see what happens. You know, shove mid, try to get one of the outer turrets. I mean that was before that whole scenario, right? So now that they've got Baron, it looks like they're just gonna give mid push. I don't like Nocturne full clearing with Baron up. I feel like you should be hovering a lane trying to get something done. Blitzcrank has the right idea, I think. I think PSS actually wants a fight here. I think they want to fight this Blitz and try and get a pick, because you want to draw NSF into the jungle, right? You don't want them sitting on minions with Baron, just like Set's doing. Set is going to die for this. We'll see if he can get any damage off here. He's going to look for a dunk into the Senna or a big W. That looked really balanced. Yeah, that's looking like a really, really fun champ. Glad that champ's in the game. He's going to use W, R, E, Stridebreaker, and one-shot the Senna. So I guess that's her fault for wanting to play ADC in the first place. Yeah, hey man, I don't have to like every fight, okay. Okay, Nico's going to get ulted by Briar here, but Briar is going to walk into a Nico R. So Nico will fall. Briar's still alive somehow. I think Nico needs to be autoing, or yeah, Briar needs to be autoing because she gets lifesteal there from autoing. So Nocturne's going to come in and clean up at the end, and here's Mundo again, ghosting at Jhin. ADC life looking really fun here in this game. Honestly, I don't know if they've really got an answer for Mundo. They do not have a heal cut after his ignited. Yeah, and Mundo, you don't want to be sitting there autoing the guy with Conqueror's stack, buddy. He did get a kill. I mean, he's got 2.5 items, and here comes the Senna. So Nocturne is going to die for sure here now. Senna's just going to walk him down. Give this. There we go. Okay. So, man, great play by NSF to get Baron, but they really did not understand how to turn that into a win. You know, Set gets caught, he gets the kill, you go 1 for 1. You guys gotta be pushing mid as a team. You know, you gotta be looking for a Nico R or something, or you gotta be like Rocket Belt flashing onto them. But I think they're just too defensive. I think the second you see them collapse on Set, you guys gotta press go and try to get into the base and open things up. But Ched indeed take out the threat. It's looking like some hot cheddar here. There's actually a rugby player named Cheda Emba, if you guys didn't know. Sick name. Ched, that's fine. A little short for me. So we're going to get Jhin walking through the jungle, not really knowing a whole lot to do besides farm. Everyone's kind of just farming, I think, waiting to figure out what to do. So in my mind, what to do is go start setting up for the dragon spawning in a minute. Set has an idea. He's going to catch Galio almost. Meanwhile, Nico will get caught. So Nico has a full damage build, and I think needs to respect that a little better. I didn't see quite how it got set up, but... Oh, I also forgot that I'm technically casting, so I'm not watching Discord anymore, so I could probably like press buttons and stuff. So sorry I haven't been doing that. Yeah, so Nico's going to get cut out. It was not her clone, it was her actual body. And... Forget about it, cuz. Oh, hello, who's that? Someone just joined Discord. I don't have it up and I don't feel like looking. So whoever joined Discord, welcome. You are on stream. So we've got a fight breaking out of drag here. Honestly, I think if you are NSF, if you're a team, you just give it. You don't care. It's their third dragon. I get it's your soul, but like you've got Nico down. Nico has no R. Nico has R and flash up now. So actually, this might work out. I think Nico has to teleport in. I think you want to... I mean, I guess you could wait for her to walk there, but... yeah, maybe you can say teleport. I guess they're already there, so... Alright, we are looking for a fight here. Nico is a little lost. They didn't know Galio was in the back line, and Galio is going to be the thick boy that he is. So Nico has to pop R just to keep herself alive. Galio is going to keep kiting out, waiting for his cooldowns. Does so successfully. Nocturne turns out the lights. We've got Set dunking onto the Senna, and... Oh, the Jhin... I think the Jhin auto or Q bounced onto her. I didn't quite see where Jhin was, but... Set... Okay, Okay, thank you. True damage from the Set coming in. Just gonna be enough. And once again... they kind of managed to make this work. All right, who is in this Discord? Where is my Discord? Ah, here it is. Oh. Yeah, I think you should leave the Discord, sir, because at least mute yourself, because I can hear a little bit from your stream or from your side. All right. Anyways, so Mundo is still walking around, going where he pleases. He's currently pleasing to just kind of walk around and harass them. I think he probably could be doing something more productive right now, but he's just going to be throwing Cleaver, trying to annoy them. They will get the dragon, and that is their Hextech Soul. So looking a little bit even more rough for the side of PSS here. They're currently getting some vision around Baron. So I don't like Nocturne doing camps here. He's kind of just clearing the jungle because I think he doesn't fully understand what to do. Or what he should be doing. And I think they should be looking for picks. I think, again, press your go buttons. You've got Blitz, you've got Nico, you've got Nocturne. You guys have your stuff up. I think they need to be pushing their lead. Is there any gold in the bank? Okay. I don't know why Jin's sitting on 3,700 gold. He's got a death cap in his inventory. Or at least, I they changed the price of death cap. I don't know what it is now. But, I don't know why Jin is sitting on the map with that much gold with the objective up. But now I think they know that he backed. So now I think that PSS should be looking for a play here. Instead, they are going to get engaged upon, and their Galio, who has been so effective and instrumental this game, just gets popped. I just think they really didn't have a game plan. And they are going to get run down. I think this is probably going to be the game. A lot of just kind of like squandered chances here, I think, by both teams. I think I would love to see NSF be a lot more proactive. And I think PSS didn't quite know what their win condition was. I don't think that there was a good answer to the Mundo side lane. And, he grouped there at the end with teleport. I don't think they had quite a clear vision of what to do. But it looks like the game will be ending here. The final objective will fall. They got a 10k gold lead at the end. So I think it looks a little worse than the game really was. You got Jin super fed. I think I can probably find some stats here. Jin got a lot of kills. I know he got collector pretty early in lane. So it's looking good for him. I don't know. Let me see here. Oh, okay. Riot client is going to be the right client, I guess. Yes, it is. Okay. So a lot of damage from Set. I think a lot of that is kind of like, damage from lane just kind of hitting Mundo, not really damage that's stuck. But those dunks dunking Mundo and Galio into the enemy team at the end definitely counted. And the Jin damage obviously is pretty much always sticking. He backed for a 6th item there. Once he finally reset and got off the map and got back onto it, I think that last fight was pretty trivial, especially with the great blitz hook. Blitz hooking Galio. Simeon Amos had a great game until that last hook. I think that Mundo damage is just absurd. I don't know how you do that much damage as a tank. I know some people don't call him a tank; they call him more like a bruiser or a fighter. That is some wild damage. So, yeah, I think that is going to be a 2-1 win for NSF. Again, I didn't see either of the first 2 games, but I think that one's a good game. I don't think either team really had a clear mindset of how they wanted to win. I think it just kind of came down to that last blitz hook. So, props to Blitz not taking any kills, taking 2 of the kills, but having 32 KP out of 40 is pretty wild. I know they got the level 2 invade, the level 1 2-kill invade, which pretty well set the team up for success. So, yeah, Ched indeed is dead, guys. Sorry to hear it. But that is going to be the series. So we got a 2-0 win for TWO, and we got a 2-1 win, I believe, for NSF. Pretty good games tonight. I did not realize how much of a time crunch or time suck this is. Casting really does take a while. I think I started this at like 8:30 or something. But anyways, here we are. I think we can probably just about turn off the stream. I don't think we've got, yeah. So hopefully both teams saying GG to each other. That was a pretty intense series. We managed to cast 3 of the 5 games tonight. So getting my good karma in for the day. But yeah, here's final stats. Like I said, Senna I don't think quite ever really was able to scale fully. 4 items isn't bad. Galio strong was looking for the finished Zonias there. I don't know about Thornmail, but it might have been a random angle, honestly, with how fed Jin was. Especially with Merc Treads, the plated steel caps just do so much against the Jin autos. Obviously, they don't have the armor advance because they didn't win the feats, which I missed, and my bad missing that. I'm still not used to that casting. But yeah, good game overall. So I will end the stream here. Chat, thanks for tuning in. Sorry for the messy first 30 minutes of the stream. And shout out again to Dakota for helping me out. And shoot, I forget what the other guy's name was. Mr. H teaches someone owes you a beer or whatever you drink because you were very helpful in setting this up. So now that I have it set up, I'm sure that people are going to expect me to cast all the time. We will see. The reviews are not in yet. I think I've had 2 compliments, so I don't know how good I am, and I hate my voice, but if it's helping and people like it, then maybe I'll keep doing it. So anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your evenings, and that is it for League today. Let me find my stop streaming button so I don't end up leaving the stream up randomly. But have a great day, everyone.